Look at this for a good looking log. Oh, yep. Oh wow, that boiled up as soon as it hit the surface. That's a good one. Wow, as soon as that hit the surface. Oh, that's a good one. Get him out of there. This is all good. That was the most perfect looking log as well. Haven't even got to do my intro yet. That was like second cast. Oh, it's a good fish. And that little chubby. Here he comes. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's a donkey, mate. Wow. I've hooked him very nice. Grab my net out here. That is a good brim. Come over here, champ. Get in the net. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh wow, that's a lot bigger than I think. That is a lot bigger than I'm thinking. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. That's from the front to the very tip of the tail is bang on 40. Far out, that was incredible. This is my PB. Like, I've caught 3 fish exactly on 40. It's ridiculous. And there is our absolutely massive brim. Giant black brim. Put up an awesome fight right next to that snag I casted. Seen the little boil under it. Gave it another twitch and he just grabbed it. That's one way to wake up. Beautiful, beautiful brim. Look how dark this one is. Super dark, golden eye. There's no boats around. That can't be the oil. There he goes. He's a little bit lost, but he's off. He's fully off. Well, I'm going to keep working these snags. I might chuck around a surface lure because it is the morning time. They could be on that morning bite. Well, good morning everyone and welcome back. You're just going to have to excuse the guy mowing his lawn. There's always one guy mowing their lawn in every video, I swear, but I've just pulled up, dropped the kayak in and moved around to this first location. Had literally 2 casts. Didn't even have time to film an intro. I just thought I'd have 2 muck around casts. And on the second one, we actually got a brim right up against that log. 40 centimeters to the tip, very nice black brim. And that's what we're going to be doing today pretty much, is targeting brim around structure. So I've got a surface lure on this rod and a little crank on the other rod. As I was explaining a bit earlier, we've got a really nice early morning start, and that's why I think the brim might be fired this morning, because in the morning, I don't know why, but brim really seem to be on the bite. So I think we're going to start getting into some things. I'm going to chuck around that bent minnow. I do have faith in that chubby, but I'm going to chuck around this little bent minnow for now, because come on, who doesn't like a bit of surface action? So anyways, I'm getting pretty excited. These snags are waiting for me. Let's get into some fishing. This is the OSP bent minnow in the 76mm. I think that's like the most perfect size for brim. I see a lot of people using that size. So I thought I'd pick one up. I only own the 110, which I got for flathead. So I thought I'd pick up a little bit of a smaller one. They're an expensive lure. They work really, really well. Probably should give that other side a go, but I'll focus just here this morning because we've got that sun just rising up over the mountains. We've got this nice little bit of cloud cover little bit of shade on this side. That's where the brim love to sit. Shade dwellers. Oh, get off it, little bird. Little bluebird was trying to grab it off the surface. Here he comes again. Oh no! It's like a little kingfisher kind of thing. You know, if a bird wants to eat it, a fish is going to eat it. You smell some sort of curry. Who's making curry for brekkie, mate? It's too wide. Oh, yep. We're on. Little brim. I think so. That was off the very, very tip of that timber. Yep, would you look at that? Just gonna pull him in. Cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, he's just snapped me. That's not good. I don't know how he just snapped me, but he did. Imagine that, you get your bent minnow in and you lose it because the fish snaps off and jumps overboard. That'd be heartbreaking. Oh, he's still, hook's still not out of him, Josh, don't speak too soon. There we go. All right, now you can, oh, buddy, get out of it. You just put my bent minnow somewhere. Oh my man, just let me get the bent minnow out of the hole. Oh, do you believe it's gone stuck on the rudder, finally. Oh, what a pain. You're a pain of a brim. Here we go. First brim on the top water. Oh, I'm just gonna get this one straight back in. It's going too crazy. Man, oh man, never had a fish carry on so much. But I am glad to get that back. I don't know what happened there. It's a little bit frayed. That's 8 pound leader, and that's actually a little bit frayed right there. Unless he like quickly got me on the end of the log that had barnacles on it, but I didn't feel any tension on it. Only from the fish. Anyways, first to first, but he stoked that the action I was doing worked. It was just sitting on the surface and he just come over and just sucked it in. Oh wow, there is an absolute stack of brim on this log right here, ranging from all sizes. I might get out just a little bit more and I'll chuck that chubby in there since they didn't want the minnow. Try to be as quiet as I can. I like these chubbies because they're pretty basic to use. Like, you can just literally just slow wind it. I mean, it's nice to add your own little retrieve onto things. I like to add some pauses, a couple little light twitches, just to encourage that strike. But besides that, like if you're new to fishing and you wanted to use a brim chubby, you can literally just wind it. Point your rod tip down and slow wind. Yep. Just like that. Oh, it's a little tailer, is it? I want you. Get off my chubby, mate. Don't snap me, please. Alright. Okay. Well, that's not what we want on the chubby at all. Mate, that's not helping. Alright, get out of here. And he didn't put any freight in my line, which is good. Last cast for this and I'm going back to the bent minnow. Wow, okay. On the last cast. Oh, oh wow, there's a lot of snags there. Barnacle boy, lots of barnacles. Oh man, I wish this thing would turn. I've got him out. I think I've got him out. Oh no, he's wrapped up around it now. It's only a little brim. He's managed to wrap me around that many times. Oh, we got him off. All right, we did get him off. I'm going to net him because I don't know how much frayed's on that line from those barnacles. There we go. On that little chubby, and I just put salt water all over my reel. There we go, that's brim number 3 for the morning. I had to get that lure out of his mouth because if I was trying to do a hold up like this, it would have just spiked me on the hand. But yeah, not a big guy. That rain is actually just starting to kick in. So I've got to decide if I'm going back, seeking cover, or just going to keep on fishing. So anyway, you can go. Thanks, mate. So we've got a bit of rain coming down. What I might do is seek a bit of cover under someone's jetty. Might go under this bloke's jetty. This should be a nice little spot to park up for the meantime. It's actually a very nice spot. All right, well, I'm gonna kick back just here until that rain passes. I don't know if it will pass. But yeah, I'm under this jetty now. Fully under this jetty. Keeping out of that rain. It's not strong rain at the moment. It's just sprinkling, but I'm not trying to get wet. It's already a cold enough day. Alright, we're good to head back out. That rain slowed down a little bit. I mean, it was only sprinkling to start with. Just don't really want to get everything wet. And like I said, it's a cold enough day already. Yep, you got it. Oh, Taylor. Is it? Yeah, it is. Fair hook Taylor. Had a swipe at it. Would you look at that, eh? Kind of sick of this species. Like, they'd be fun if they got a decent size in this lake, or any lakes that I fish. But they're always so little. They're just pests. Absolute pests. Oh, do you hear that pop sound? I think that could have been a perch. What I'll quickly do is get that chubby out there then. Since that's definitely a feeding fish. Missed the minnow somehow. Yep. Taylor, I think. Got no clue what that is. Little brim. Little brimbo. Hey, that might have been what sucked my lure off the surface before. Very, very little brim. There we go. Very little one. I had something come up and hit that bent minnow, so I decided I'd quickly chuck that crank out just to see if the fish that had a go at it was still lurking. I don't know if it was this brim, because he's pretty small, but if it was, we got him. And there's no complaints from me. Without getting a hook in my finger, I'm going to try and get him back. There we go. It's actually a little bit easier than I thought. I'm going to head up, work a couple more of these trees, and then I'm going to head back downstream and work further to the back. We've worked our way quite far along here. So I'll give these last couple of snags a go, and then we'll head back down. That was a proper slap. Oh wow. Oh Taylor, get off it. That thing just went airborne. Alright, well you're a good enough reason to start heading back the other way. Oh, man, that scared me. That scared me so bad. Bloody Taylor. He's still on it. The lure is all messed up though. Man. Can I get a hook in these brim, please? These tailor, man. Cannot escape them. Just cannot escape them. I wish this guy right here and all his mates would go somewhere else. Well, made it further upstream and I've decided to change off the head cam and put on the chest cam because I'm getting a throbbing headache. And this head cam just pushing on the side of the temple, right where my sunnies are. It's killing my head, so I'm just gonna have to stand up for the rest of the day, which I'm fine to do because I prefer that over the headache that I've got right now. And my lure's snagged up. Oh wow, I've just watched him eat that as well. This dark figure just appeared out of nowhere and just boom, there goes my lure. It's gonna be a brimbo. Come on, brim, I've got to land you. It's been a long time, plenty of bites. Just can't land one, so come on. Hey, he's not done. Very nice black brim. In you come. Whoa. Phew. Finally, we got one to take the hooks. Man, that took some time. Another brimbo off the top on that little bent minnow. Took us a bit of time, but making that move was definitely worth it. Man, the brim up the back here, very, very dark colours. Very dark indeed. Just watch that disappear underwater. Oh, he just boiled on it, man. Oh. The action's really died off, actually. So what I might do is just slowly, I'm going to keep fishing my way back, but there's no point heading further and further up. It's getting later in the day. And I've been out on the water for a good amount of time. So I'm pretty happy to call it. But we'll just work along as we go. Well, that's cool. Somehow gets a mysterious knot in the very end of my rod tip. And yeah, just fully wraps itself around 100,000 times, creates a million loops. Which I never know how the fuck it happens. Well, yep, that's yeah, had to break it off. No, legit no choice. It was so wrapped. There's no way I just first casted that into a fucking tree, man. I can't lie, I am getting a little bit stressed out, so I'm just gonna kick back, relax, enjoy my food, reset my mental state a little bit, calm myself down, and we'll get back into the fishing shortly. So I'm gonna consume this and we'll get back into it. I'm casting in trees, I'm missing fish. What can you do, you know? Like, what can you do? Alrighty, I'm mentally refreshed. We've got the bent minnow tied back on. We're just going to make our way slowly back all the way to the front, back to the house. I'm just going to be fishing the banks as we go. Whether I catch fish on the way back or not, it's not really going to matter because I've had a great day either way. Plenty of fish have hit the yak. Is that a snake? I think I can see a snake on the bank over there. It's definitely a snake or a lizard. Well, it wasn't a snake, it was the tail of a lizard. Look at him right there. They'd be climbing all over it. Oh, there's a big brim. There's a big brim right on it. Oh. You're kidding. Oh, God, that was such a visual eat. That was a good size brim as well. I just watched him come up, sit underneath it and then suck it in. Dude, just can't get a hook on him. Oh, yep. Oh, he just snapped me. Wow, okay. My lure's still sitting on the surface. That's lucky. I wonder what happened there. Maybe from all the brim hitting it, like around the knot point. Yeah, I don't have squiggly lines, so it's not from a dodgy knot. Wow. Must just be from the brim's mouth hitting it that many times. Just created a bit of a weak spot. Okay, yep, I got it. That was lucky. Oh, yep. Grab it. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Yep. Yep, we got one. Now it's just a matter of keeping him on. Oh, he's got so many mates. Oh, big mates as well, like 4 to 5 of them. It's mid-30s, I reckon. He's towing me in. Come in. Yes! Wow, man, that took some time. And did that take some time? Wow, what a struggle of a day it's been today. And when I say struggle, I don't mean it's been hard to find fish. It's been very easy to find the fish, actually. I'm actually quite surprised with how many we've come across. It's just getting hooking these guys. For some reason, they just keep coming up, slurping it off the surface, and missing both trebles. I'm on the home stretch coming back to the house, and I've just come up on the last couple of logs, and him and all his mates were sitting there, and this was the unlucky one that got hooked. Fortunately for me, because we landed him, but unlucky for him for being the one who got hooked in the group. Anyway, he's a very dark yellowfin. You can tell it's a yellowfin brim, obviously by his yellow fins. But yeah, cool stuff. Thank you, buddy. Let's get you back in the water. Thanks for playing. Straight off. I decided to have one more cheeky one. We've just hooked another brim. He's a lot smaller. No complaining. No complaining from me. What a way to top off a session. It's pretty crazy the different colorations in the fish. Like those ones that I just pulled up were super dark. And this one's really silver. Really silver. Anyways, just a little tacker. Cheeky high five and he's off. Well, I think I'm going to wrap things up here, and I'm more than happy to, because we've had an absolutely incredible session today, chasing brim around structure on Topwater. I also was chucking around that other hard body at the start, but the main focus was Topwater, and we were able to tick off a number of nice fish. Now, I'm super glad that weather held up for us. It was starting to rain just a little bit, and on the radar it was not looking good, but surprisingly it fully cleared up. We got a little bit at the end here, but it didn't affect the session whatsoever. Thanks everyone for watching to the end of another video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below on what you thought about today's video, and if I should do some more brim fishing videos in the future. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you legends in the next one. Yew!